Hey everyone, and you get me back. Well, I was following the National Weather Service, and they went ahead and opted to put in a severe thunderstorm warning out for Pettis County, and mainly for the main reason there could be possibly some areas with quarter-sized hail. But so they went ahead and put that out there just to make sure it's not going to strengthen anymore and get some quarter size hail out of this thing. These cells are not severe as they have northwest winds that are actually fueling these thunderstorms. But because most of west central Missouri actually escaped a lot of the rain and thunderstorms from the initial cold front, there was just enough instability out there to fire up some thunderstorms that we expected, but they're growing just a little bit stronger than what they had thought. So these will likely not stay strong very long. There's nothing out there to support them as far as ingredients. But I definitely wanted to let you guys know what we had going on because as you can see, we have several special weather statements in and around west central Missouri, and we have a severe thunderstorm warning for Pettis County. So I thought I would just jump back on here again. I'm going to let everybody know in our room that we are live. Then that way they can catch the latest information as well. And again, these things are not gonna stay strong very long. But since we do have another warning on the board, I'm likely not going to be staying on very long because these will not be strong for very long. But at least you guys will have all the information since we don't have the weather radios to fall back on. I'm gonna throw our link to our stream up here. So we have more special weather statements and out there on the board right now than what we had during the main cold front that moved through. So pretty wild. I know. And like I said, these cells will not retain their intensity for very long, because we have northwest winds fueling into them. There's just enough instability to, we're still very, very cold air aloft, so we still have that going for us. And there's just enough instability to get these things to maybe produce an instance of quarter-size hail. Mostly it's just going to be for some wind gusts, maybe 30 miles per hour, maybe some penny-sized hail. But that's about it. However, this cell over here in Pettis County, it actually ended up with a pretty good hail core on it, maybe quarter size hail. So they just kind of went ahead and put out a severe thunderstorm warning, just in case this thing should happen to intensify. But I already see signs of it weakening right now here in southern Pettis County. So I think Green Ridge, they had some nickel-sized hail that was reported. But for the most part, these storms are going to behave tonight. We're going to have several rounds of isolated showers and thunder showers through, probably midnight or so, as this system kind of finally pushes its way out. But we ended up getting a kind of a renegade thunderstorm out here in Pettis County. So with no weather radios, I thought I would go ahead and go live just to kind of give you guys an update. And again, just enough instability out there left over. And that was due because we did not get, we had like one, maybe two thunderstorms in west central Missouri that went severe as that cold front pushed through. That was it. So it didn't completely soup up the atmosphere. There was just enough instability where we're having some more robust thunderstorms, actually round number 2 coming into west central Missouri. So, and again, when you take a look at the map, you see all these special weather statements, and we knew we was going to be getting some more showers and thunder showers, but they were going to be just weak ones that come through. And man, this line came up, and they kept on getting a little stronger, and then a hail core, and then they weakened. It's just like I got my stream all up and ready to go just in case we got a warning. And I would go live, and sure as the world, we got one for Pettis County for about the next 42 minutes for quarter-size hail. I'm going to tell you they're probably going to expire that before the 42 minutes is up. It's really losing its punch. And the rest of it's just getting some just good old thunderstorms, some rain showers. Show you guys what we got going on here in Clinton. We're looking off to the south from historical downtown Clinton Square. And you can actually see some of that rain coming across the camera right now. We had a couple flashes of lightning here moments ago. My lightning detector went off and let me know it was lightning. So, but yeah, we're starting to get some rain showers here in Clinton. And again, I don't think this will probably be our last severe warning for the night, I would hope. And again, we're seeing this just because there was enough instability out here to be able to gutter up a little bit of updrafts to support some hailstones. And again, it's very, very cold up in the upper parts of the atmosphere. But we're working with north winds right now. So there's not much energy for these things to survive on right now. So they'll likely not be strong for very long. But since we do not have weather radios, I thought I would go ahead and jump back on here, let you guys know what's going on. And again, I do not expect this to be standard for the rest of the night. We're going to have a few robust thunderstorms, no organized severe weather, but we could have a couple of stronger thunderstorms, showers, until it finally gobbles up the rest of the energy in the atmosphere. So hi, Catherine. Yeah, round 2. I know, Jan. I better quit saying. I better quit saying that. I'm going to jinx myself, and we're gonna be live all night long. Warrensburg's looking fine. And again, these cells, they don't have hardly any energy to work with, but they're just enough instability that is providing some extra oomph to these storms. And we have a severe thunderstorm warning down here for Pettis County for up to 1-inch hail. Looks like it goes for another almost 40 minutes. It's likely going to expire early because I don't see hardly any hail signatures with that right now. So, but we do have some special weather statements that is out for northern Pettis, for northern Benton, for Henry County, and then there's one also over here in Bates County. This cell is getting ready to move into St. Clair County. So St. Clair County might get into a special weather statement as well. But, and again, guys, I'm not expecting this to be, most of the, if there is going to be any severe weather, is all down here in Oklahoma into Texas right now, where they got numerous severe thunderstorm and tornado warnings ongoing. There is a strong cell down here by Neosho, Seneca, that's producing 70-mile-per-hour winds. They did have the sirens going off in Joplin for those strong straight-line winds. But for us up here in west central Missouri, we're on the backside of the cold front. So we have some showers and thunder showers that are happening. We have a few robust thunderstorms out there. But other than that, that's about it for the evening. So I'm going to stay on here with you guys until we get this severe thunderstorm warning off the board. But again, with weather radios being down, I just want to make sure everybody is in the know, since they can't get the warnings on the radio or on the weather radios. I thought I better go live, let you guys know what's going on out there. So yeah, Tipton's the same way. So in Tipton, you're gonna have that little line of thunderstorms move through, and again, maybe 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts. You might even get some little pea-sized hail, but I don't expect Tipton to get anything severe. We're gonna let this severe thunderstorm warning expire. There is a special weather statement, goes all the way over here to Morgan County, into Stover, Versailles, Barnett, and again, that's going to be mainly for up to probably 40-mile-per-hour penny-sized hail. So I do expect them to cancel this severe thunderstorm warning just a little bit early, since it's not showing any signs of a hail core right now. Rainbow peeking through, Judy says. Hi, Rick. Good to see you. So up here in Johnson County, there's a little thunderstorm coming into Johnson County. Again, we're not expecting anything to be severe by no means. But, we had this strong cell that come through Pettis County that actually had a pretty good little hail core on it, and maybe some quarter-sized hail just to the east of Green Ridge. So National Weather Service decided to go ahead and put out a severe thunderstorm warning. So with weather radios again being down, you can't get any of the alerts on FM radio through radio stations either, because the EAS is dependent on that tower for notifications. So that's one of the reasons why we jumped back live again. I had the stream all ready to go to set up. So why not? I ain't got nothing else to do on a Sunday evening. Hey, thanks, Jordan. I appreciate that. Thanks for your support, buddy. If I ever see you out and about with the dawn, or if I go into Wendy's, see you with the dawn, I'm going to get you a prize. Let's see what the temperatures are. I kind of kicked back in the chair. I haven't seen what the temperatures are like out there. Oh, wow. 66, 68, 65 in Sedalia. So, yeah, this is going to be a chilly rain. Holy cow, look at Boonville. We might be looking at snow there, people. 32 degrees at Windsor Place. We have a chance for some snow showers up there near Boonville along I-70. Hopefully they don't shut down I-70 up there near Boonville. 32 degrees. Light snow. Oh man. I am not ready to be talking winter weather. Got a little yard work done in between rainstorms. Good. So we do have another special weather statement over here going into Bates County, parts of Cass County for this little cell over here. And again, 40-mile-an-hour winds and about penny-sized hail. So we're talking really cool temperatures out here right now. North winds. And we're talking about some robust thunderstorms feeding on some of the leftover instability, since we only had a couple storms come through West Central Missouri while the cold front moved through. So it still had a little bit of juice left in the atmosphere. That's what these storms are actually driving on right now. We ought to be able to see that one probably pretty good with one of our other sky cams. Let me see if I can bring that up. Yeah, so there is on this cell just west of Archie right now, we do have a pretty good anvil top, and see that thunderstorm growing quite a bit. Let's take a look at that here real quick. And again, this is right there is Dayton. Let me show you guys where this camera is at. Right here is Dayton. And it's actually looking off to the northwest at this cell here, just west of Archie. That is what you're seeing down here in this picture from one of our sky cams. So they did allow that severe thunderstorm warning to expire for Pettis County. So we still have several special weather statements with these cells in and around the area. But again, guys, that was kind of an exception to the rule with that cell in Pettis County. But I wanted to make sure everybody was in the know on that, since weather radios are down. We can expect isolated thunderstorms. Some of them might have some 40-mile-per-hour winds, pea-sized hail. But I can assure you that we do not have a tornado threat at all. We do not have a 70-mile-per-hour wind threat. We don't have large hail threat. We could see some small hail. We might see 30, maybe 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts with some of these isolated thunderstorms. But that's about it, guys. We've got north winds, temperatures in the middle, low to middle 60s. So again, that was just kind of a little bit of a surprise that these thunderstorms were able to intensify a little bit with some of that leftover instability from earlier in the day. So again, we've got a really a special weather statement for northern Benton County, and we also have one over here for Bates County, far southern Cass County. And that's going to be for this little cell right here. That's what you're looking at down there at the bottom right of your screen with our Skycam. So we can expect these to, come through probably through the evening hours. And again, very isolated. But don't be surprised if, if you get some small hail. If there's anything that should happen to come up, I'm going to be live again if there's another warning somehow. But I do believe that these cells are going to behave for the rest of the night. So temperature in Boonville is 67 degrees. Oh my, that's good. I'm glad it's not 32 and snow. Patty. I'm glad it's not 32 degrees. So, way too early to be talking about winter weather right now, that's for sure. But, all right, guys, that's going to do it with this update right now. And again, if you guys have any questions, feel free. I'm still sending over reports to the National Weather Service. So, I'm not going anywhere. I'll be watching these cells. But again, don't be alarmed if you see some small hail. Maybe a strong wind gust, 30, maybe 40 miles per hour with any of these isolated thunderstorms for the rest of the evening. So, guys, thanks for jumping on. Stay weather aware, and hopefully you won't be talking to me soon. Talk to you later, guys.